Ayo, like, subscribe. Let's go.
What about what they've said in terms of black, particularly black men and Latinos, supported him more than they have in the past? Why do you think that is? And what do you have to say to black men and Latinos who were not in favor of supporting Kamala Harris?
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. When your favorite niece and your 13-year-old daughter is raped by your alcoholic brother or the next door neighbor, and she tries to abort that baby inside of her from a rape, you're going to regret that. They want to keep women in their place. It's so disgusting. I can't even put words to them voting for her. They didn't vote for her, didn't vote because she was a woman. They didn't care that she was smart and powerful, educated, beautiful, kind, joyful, fearless. She would have taken care of this country. She would have protected the people. She would have surrounded herself with great minds.
All of this is just emotional babble. It does nothing tangible to the community. She didn't have any policies of her own, so she had to stick with Biden's. We heard the same story about her mother being a middle-class citizen, and as far as her being fearless, well, it looks like she aged about 20 years throughout the whole entire campaign.
But keeping women in their place was more important to them. And black men, that was just shocking because, honey, he's going to give the military and the police permission to shoot you in your back, and there will be no immunity. So, baby, y'all done fucked up. You took every right from your children. Once again, there will be no social security and pensions and rights. This thing has said you will never have to vote again. He's going to be in charge of the military. We have fucked up. End of story.
You don't think it was a simple situation of looking at the economy, looking at inflation, looking at crime and saying, providing and protect. And as men, that's what we want. And as a result of that, I mean, I voted for her. I wasn't voting for him. But speaking to men who felt differently, they didn't think about Roe v. Wade. They didn't think about stuff. They thought about the economy, money in their pockets, and safety in the streets.
Oh, listen,
it couldn't have been as simple as that.
First of all, do you see women breaking in people's houses? Do you see women shooting each other in the streets? No. They voted because they voted for Trump because, I hate saying his name. They voted for him because they hate themselves. And they see this thing as powerful, that he's going to move mountains for them and make them rich. And unfortunately, black men, they want a man. They were saying, I'm voting for the man. Well, we're going to see about that.
Even with all the black men that did vote for Harris, we still have to just sit back and be the punching bag of your frustration when you should be pointing the finger at Kamala. Anywho, let's see what others have to say about this.
See, this woman went on Stephen A. Smith's show and did a hate speech about black men. And I get it. A lot of these women are mad at black men. Let's just put that out there. Why do we hide it? A lot of these women are mad at black men. But, here's the but. Most of these women who are mad at black men are women who can't acquire one.
And that's exactly why they started this 4B movement over here in the States. And if you go through my channel, you can actually see why these women could not acquire any man.
This woman was diagnosed with bipolar disorder back when she was younger, in her 30s, okay? So let's just, Stephen A., that lady you let go out there and talk bad on black men, she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. This is things that people need to know. This is a crazy woman. And let me tell you something. First of all, I know she's never been able to acquire the black man that she want because she was also known for getting, what they say, Jenifer Lewis was overly dramatic and accusatory.
Accusatory, what is it?
Accusatory. Anyway, I just had to say that because I didn't want to, like she wasn't John Voight's side chick. But it's worse than that. I don't even know who John Voight is. I go off the last name. That let me know that's a Caucasian male, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Is it? I never heard of him.
Voights. You don't know black people named Voights.
That's Albert Einstein's cousin.
Dad. Isn't that? Yeah, that's what's her name's dad. Angelina Jolie's dad, actor. He's big.
We is then.
I read her book.
He was his little side. See, I know that Jenifer Lewis has had to sleep with whoever and whatever to be in movies like that.
And she says
bipolar.
She admits it?
In her book, she admits that she talks about sex and how sexual she is.
Jason, you've always warned us about the Hollywood class and the Hollywood Negroes. Why? Right there, that's why. Exhibit A. So Jenifer Lewis, I mean, she was bad before. Now she's just completely unhinged people.
I am an entity. I serve all. I entertain. I didn't let my skin color keep me back from the. Yes, I didn't let my. Yeah, I didn't let my skin.
That's what you have to do.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, can you imagine a more evil black male hating harpy? This is the woman who is lecturing us, by the way. Jenifer Lewis, I mean, fresh off whatever in the hell she was snorting or whatever, and she wants you all to know that she is the voice of reason, here to warn you that your rent is about to go up. Has this old heifer checked the price of rent, the price of housing over the course of the last 4 years and what it did? Has she investigated what happened to the rent and mortgage prices in the 4 years that Kamala Harris was in office? So a bunch of old chicks ain't got no more eggs to give and yet talking about abortion. Sitting up here obsessing over abortion. What are they letting you know with that? They are sex obsessed even if they can't get nothing. It's just, okay, well, what about my abortions? Drunk uncle. Okay, now there's another anti-black male trope, isn't it? Went straight Toni Morrison, hating black men color purple, didn't she? There's just all these alcoholic black males. Your alcoholic brother can't wait to get his hands on his niece or his daughter. Do you realize what damn me Voldemort, Harry Potter, and the Whispering Willows level of evil and wicked this woman is on? Think about that for people. I mean, she's on some Game of Thrones stuff here. What?
DeadPill.
Yes.
I love you.
Bullshit.